Sekai, where today's topic is JJK Season 2, Episode 4, Hidden Inventory 4. And what do we think about it, fellas? Except Moto, since he knows the manga. Amy, go.
All right, it was a good episode. I like the. I think the beginning fight was Geto versus Toji, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yes.
Did I get the names right? Bro, yeah. Toji is a fucking badass, dude. Like,
Told you.
the man got an answer for everything. Like, everything. Slayed the dragon. Slayed the fucking dragon. Even when the demon girl, the apparatus came in, fucker knew how to, like, kill that witch. Right?
Yeah.
Clean. And then all of this is happening while the building is falling. What the fuck?
That was nice.
That was clean as shit.
What? Did you guys think it's weird? Like, Tengen didn't do anything. It's like, you guys are fucking up my space here. Like, he doesn't do anything.
You need to be invited, remember?
I know, but I'm saying
Toji and
Geto is basically destroying his little village there. Like, he doesn't do anything. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. So it was a good episode. And then there's a line that he said when he destroyed Geto. He said, "Speaking of blessing, I named him Megumi." Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So he's finally talking about it. Like, I think it's forecasting for what's about to happen in this episode.
So I'm not a kanji expert, but blessing is Megumi. The word blessing is Megumi.
Oh, that's what it means?
That's what triggered him. I remember. I named him that.
Yeah, he said, speaking of blessing, I named him Megumi. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then our boy Gojo came in. Came in like a fucking zombie, high on life.
Monster.
What did you guys think of that quote? Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. What did you guys think of that quote?
He considers himself God.
That was such a epic for me.
Have you seen the movie? What was that movie with Scarlett Johansson where she not Limitless, where she unlocks her brain?
Oh, I never watched that.
It's because she gets medicine, because she was carrying medicine and
drugs,
it's crushing her.
Drugs.
Yeah, no, some kind of limitless type of drug.
Yeah. So she's able to release 100% of her brain, and you see her like.
She also remembers her being a fetus, all the way her being born and everything. Pretty cool concept.
So the reason why I'm bringing that up, because in that movie, Scarlett Johansson, I'm fucking butchering her last name, whatever she's on. In that movie, she's able to see everything clearly, and I mean see everything from Big Bang all the way to the future to the present. Right? Gojo is so high on fucking life.
I love it.
He doesn't give a fuck about people. Emotions are gone. I could butcher these people. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I want to talk about this one line.
Yeah.
So before we continue, because I know we have a lot to talk about, he spoke about the reverse cursed energy, how he was able to heal, right? And then Gojo has his red actually worked.
Yeah, that's the reverse curse.
Yeah, so that worked. And
he
then
also did purple.
He also we'll get there. And then Toji figured out red because that has been passed on from generations. He knew what was red about. So that was a good take. And then purple came in. That was fucking dope. What did you guys think about that?
Yeah. He has used it already.
Yeah.
He has
used it season one. Season one purple.
I knew it. It's just
But this is the first time it came. That's what I mean.
You know what's funny about the when he used it though? It's kind of cute, right? When you compare it to the season one.
Yeah.
Season was bigger.
This was the size of the hole, right? The season one was a fucking remember it tore and like tore through the fucking like the whole thing.
Jungle, the woods. Yeah.
Yeah. It was fucking insane. Yeah, that was it. No, fucking everything. Like the quote is one of the most epic line I ever seen like anyone say. Like
which one?
He's throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. Like that's fucking epic to me. Like he's like
throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. Sounds very egoistic.
I mean,
he is though, but that's who he is. Like he
knew he was gonna die, and he brought himself back to life. And
Yeah,
he
so
now
fucking.
he said I was on the brink of death, and now I understand curse energy. Like,
Yeah,
Better than anyone apparently for some
yeah.
fucking reason.
I mean, no,
But
he has the strongest technical power ever to exist.
yeah, passed down like right. And then when he was fighting Toji, and I think Toji kind of like had it, like he can't make it anymore. He started thinking
What?
about his kid, right?
Well, they weren't fighting. It was just fucking one
Like the
shot.
big ass foot, and that's when he started thinking about his kid because I think in the back of his mind he knew about Megumi. It's just he never even he just wanted to like keep him away, kind of a thing. And then one thing I noticed was I wrote it down too. What the fuck was that ending when people were clapping and shit when Gojo was walking in? Like that
So
was very
that's so that's the group that hired Toji to kill Amanai, right? And they were just
oh
celebrating because she was dead. And then Gojo's like, "Yo, you want me to fuck all these people up?
He goes,
yeah
Like, you want me to kill them?" He was like,
at
"I
this
won't
point I
care.
don't feel anything.
Yeah, yeah, I don't care. I'll kill them all." So that was
I loved it. That was
yeah.
and
It was.
such a dope line.
I hope we get to see Crazy Gojo again. Like that's my hope. Like that little bit was nice, but I want to see it against like someone like Toji is obviously a no match for him, right? That wasn't a fight.
yeah.
Like, it was like
It
Toji
was a
versus
massacre.
Gojo, but flip, yeah, the
But I
flip flop
love
this
that
time.
Toji made Gojo feel moral for a short time.
You, what do you mean?
He made him feel more mortal. He
Oh,
for a
like
short time.
human. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
nobody will ever come close now.
You think so?
Yeah.
For now.
Well, we don't know. Oh, look at that face, you motherfucker.
No, but I still think he's OP. I still think I
Now,
think we're still seeing him as an OP, and nobody can achieve that right now.
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
yet.
I
Did you
think
guys notice one more thing when Gojo said, "Do you want me to kill these people?" Geto did not. Geto did Geto. Why are we calling him Geto? His name is Geto.
Geto.
Geto, yeah. Geto.
Geto didn't really say no. He said it's not
There's no
worth it.
point.
There's
Yeah,
no point.
yeah,
That to
yeah.
me was, I think, that to me was like a changing point of where Geto is also changing. And then at the end, you see them standing. There was a line. I believe Geto was on the blue side, and Gojo was on the red
Yeah,
side, and you
yeah.
see they were opposite to each other. And then you
So
see,
I got the explanation of that, which was interesting. So cursed energy, you could look at it as negative, right? So the blue
Mhm.
is limitless. So you could look at, and the red is combined. It's like a mathematical equation of two negative equals positive, right? That's what Gojo was saying. That's
Mhm.
how the reverse cursed energy. So in the diagram, Gojo goes from limitless cursed energy or negative to positive,
Mhm.
and then Geto goes from the red, which is the positive,
To
to the
negative,
blue, to the negative. It was this symbolic idea that like one's kind of falling into the darkness and the
the
curse.
darkness, and the
It's
other one is
yeah,
becoming.
yeah,
Yeah, I picked that up. I wrote that down because I
yeah,
because I
yeah,
saw that. I'm like, and I told you in the last episode too. I think this is the turning point for both of them. This is
yeah,
when,
yeah, yeah. When Toji fucking beat the shit out of them
yeah.
both. Yeah,
But I was wrong about something in the last episode because I was expecting a training montage or something like some sort of training where he'll have to go and um
yeah.
sort of
You
like
you both thought that Shoko was gonna come in and save Gojo. I was like, ah!
nah, he did, not me, not me.
What did you say? I thought you said the same thing.
No,
Or
I
was it Geto? You said Geto would go save Gojo or something,
I
right?
said Geto. I
Suhail
said
did.
that. I said
Yeah,
Geto would do
yeah.
it.
I didn't say anything
Completely
about it.
off.
Yeah, I thought yeah,
I'm
you were
sorry.
completely off. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just underestimated you, Gojo Sensei.
Gojo Sensei. But yeah, it was a good episode. I mean, there's not much to talk about. It's just a turning point for Gojo and Geto altogether.
Yeah,
Geto, like you said, going towards darkness, and
yeah,
Gojo unlocking his hidden potential or unlocking his eyes to the max, like peak,
right.
like year five
Yeah.
peak. So it was good. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing like the last episode, but good one. What
I
about
would
you guys?
say, I mean, I love the whole Gojo insanity. Like that was fucking epic when he was going
Yeah.
crazy. I love that part. You don't really get to see too much of that. fantastic. It's a quick arc. I thought it was gonna be longer. So the next episode is the last of the arc.
Yep.
So
Wow, 5
Part 1.
episodes?
Part one.
Yeah.
Part one.
yeah.
Oh, part
Yeah.
1. Okay.
But now,
Right,
yeah, it's a
That's what
fucking
they said, right? Because the second part is going to be of the present time or
yes.
something like that,
Yeah.
right?
It's the Shibuya arc. It's pretty hyped up. It's gonna be fucking epic. That's gonna be
Let's
fun to watch.
go.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
So, my only thing is, I was wondering how Gojo would react to taking in Riko's death.
Oh, Rico Amanai.
Yeah, so I was wondering how he's going to take her death, and
He didn't give a fuck.
He didn't give a shit.
he legit
He
said,
let-
you know,
he didn't give
I
a-
failed.
he-
I failed. It just like, yeah.
I think
he
he's just high, man. I think he's
High on
just high
power?
on life at this point.
High on power.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he was literally saying like, "I'm sorry, I'm not mad about your."
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, right now, he literally like sees the world for the first time, and he's just super high. He's like, sorry,
Yeah.
I don't actually care about you. I know now for sure I am the strongest.
He has
Um,
enough dopamine inside of him. Be like, I don't give a fuck
yeah,
about this bitch dying,
yeah.
this motherfucker dying. I just,
yeah.
yeah, like he
And
doesn't
the,
care.
and the poor maid, like, just none of it, like, she was kind of like a side note, like Geto asking Tojo, "Hey, what happened to?" Oh, she's probably dead. I don't really know. We have no idea what happened to her. Like, she just kind of like, boop,
Shame.
forgot.
Shame.
But we all knew she's going to die.
Yeah,
She's not
fucking
dead though.
I think she's dead.
The maid?
I think,
The maid's dead?
I think so. Yeah.
No, because
No, she's not.
He's-
She's not. Toji put her in the van. Or the guy took her in the van,
not
remember?
Toji, the other guy
No.
put her in the
That
van.
took him-
No. That was before. That's the kidnapping.
Oh.
Toji
okay.
asked the guy, "Why didn't you just kill her?" And then the guy was like, "No. With your way of thinking, if he goes back alive, Gojo will let his guard down. That it's because if she was already dead,
Okay. The
he would
second
have
time
a
he killed her.
higher sense
The
of
second
tension.
time he killed her. Okay.
Yeah. It would have a higher tension, and he would never let his
Hmm.
guard down. I think that's what he was saying.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she's
Rating.
fucking dead.
you go,
I think-
Amy.
I
Go
think-
with the rating. Here we go. I want to know your rating.
Oh yeah, ready first.
So the last episode, I think I gave an 8.
Yeah.
The
We
last
got you
one.
to give it a yeah. We were like, go
Black
higher.
loves you.
This
Black
one
Wild did
gets
too.
a 6.5, man. 7. Let's give it a 7. The first fight was pretty dope. Like the building falling down, that was pretty high. And then Gojo coming back. To me, that was. I mean, the
That's
thing
like
is,
the whole episode. What
Amy,
the fuck?
Amy, you need this. You need this right now.
maybe we should smoke that up
Look.
during Gear 5. But here, let me explain. Let me explain.
Little Geto and Gojo's fight ended the show, and then there was an outro, and then there was like a short clip of what happened. Like, what are you talking about?
But here's the thing, right? The last episode we saw, the fight was insane. You guys have to admit.
You complained about the fight last time.
But this episode we knew Gojo was going to come back. We knew he was coming back. There was nothing.
Wait,
the last
hold
episode.
Hold on, that was not your prediction. That was not
No,
your
Of course we
No,
know he's
Suhail-
going to come back. Of
No,
course we know.
Suhail's
He wasn't
prediction.
season
No.
1.
No. Suhail's
It was
prediction
not
was
a
like,
hard prediction.
no. Suhail's prediction was that Geto was going to bring him back somehow, right? He's going to
Right.
release.
And you
I
said
knew he was
Gojo
going
was
to come
gonna come
back.
I didn't have a prediction in the last one. I didn't predict it.
you said you're going to do the training arc or something with Gojo.
Yeah,
and
that's
go
what
away.
I was expecting. So you
But
can
he
say I'm
came
disappointed. Yeah, he came back like, oh yeah, I reversed everything. I knew what I was doing, and then I'm limitless. I'm high. It was very like, okay.
Why didn't you make that prediction then?
I should have made. I didn't think it was going to be
I
that
mean,
simple. I didn't think it was going to be
well,
that simple.
Remember,
Simple?
he's already shown you his power in season 1, right?
Yeah,
You got the blue and the red, the reverse curse, and the purple. So obviously, like there was hints already sprinkled throughout season 1 that that was going to be the reason.
That
but there
he's
was nothing
God.
complex. Like the way he came back, there was nothing. There was no complexity. There was no outside the box. Oh, I'm that strong. I'm just strong as
He
shit.
legit did the outside the box thinking by using
No,
something
there
that
was no outside the box. All he said, if you think about it, technically, I'm just strong as shit.
yes.
He
That's
is
it.
strong as shit.
Yeah,
It
He
but
was
I
is.
mean,
established. It
He
was
is the
established season
other
1,
one.
episode 1
yeah,
when he
yeah, yeah. No, I get it.
fucking
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Sukuna?
Every anime that we've
Sukuna?
seen so far, you have to go through. Like, if you think about the classic Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, all of them, right? Training makes you strong as shit. My man is like, nope, I'm strong as shit. I came back to life. So for me, it was very simplistic. I cannot give it anything more, and I'm giving it 7 because of the Geto fight. That was pretty nice. I liked it. Like when he was walking through the curtains. What do you call those things? And when they were both walking together, Geto and Toji,
Oh yeah. I don't
right?
know
And
what
that
the
was
place is. Yeah.
yeah,
But
that was fucking dope, man. And that was all happening while the building is falling down. So these
but
motherfuckers are fast, bro.
but now I'm seeing it completely different than you are, because up until this episode of this season, we didn't see OP Gojo. We were just
Yeah.
seeing limited Gojo. We
No, that
eventually
motherfucker was still OP, bro. Like no,
he got
again,
beat. He
season
got
one,
beat. He got
season
beat.
one OP, season one OP is right here. This season OP is like there's a huge difference. Yeah, I get it, but like
He
like
got his
this.
ass whooped. He
He
got his
died.
ass whooped.
Remember, he got beat. He got beat.
He
Gojo
got beat.
he got
Tojo
beat.
bullied the fuck out of him. And
Tojo
Tojo's
outsmarted
wait,
him.
not Tojo.
Toji,
Toji,
Yeah.
Toji.
yeah, Toji,
He's
yeah.
not. Yeah, he's not even like. I'm not even sure in like the power scaling how strong he actually is. It's
Who?
hard to really
Toji.
Toji, like in the big scheme of things, like in the current era and everything. I don't even know how strong he is. Like
He's a
he got his
strategist. He's a
ass.
strategist, right?
Yeah,
But
he got his ass
see, this is
whooped.
what
But
I'm
but
saying, okay? This is why it's not like any other cliche anime. We were introduced to Gojo as he's the strongest person ever, because when Itadori asked him, if you and Sukuna fight like full on, if everything, he goes, I will still win. Like Gojo knows it's already established, no one can beat him. Like since
yeah.
episode 1, it was established, so we know he's gonna be OP. Instead of wasting the traditional, like, anime style of bullshit BS to prolong showing this person's OP, you show him as limited Gojo, who's not yet OP. You see why he became OP. He got pushed to that point where he had to evolve. He technically is so powerful that the moment he got stabbed in the neck, he goes, okay, this is serious. Let's fucking save yourself. Not offense. He said, I had to go on the defense. He thought about what I need to do. Then he became fucking God. He's like, you know what? I've tasted death. Never again. Now I'm gonna fucking be the strongest ever. That's why he said there's no like in all of heaven and earth, he alone reigns supreme.
So the evolution of this Pokemon that happens
Charizard, yes.
again. I don't buy it.
You too?
I mean, if you enjoy it, all good for you. For me, it was very simple, very simplistic. I'm giving it a 7. I'm sticking by. I won't even budge. And me, 7 is me being. I was thinking 6.5 to be honest, but the animation was clean. We saw purple, that was
So
clean. So
I got a question. What would you rate? What would you give Super Saiyan Blue transformation? All the Dragon Ball Z we should do an episode of what you rate all the Dragon Ball Z transformations.
Super Saiyan 1 gets it. Super Saiyan 1 gets a 10.
Okay, agreed, fair. That's
That one
like,
gets a 10.
yeah,
That
that's no
that
debate.
started
No one's debating
everything.
that. No one's debating that.
That started everything. I don't give a fuck. It was 15 episodes long.
And
I don't
Super
give a fuck.
Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan
I don't
2,
care.
and Super
But
Saiyan 2.
that Super Saiyan 3
Super
was
Saiyan
nicer than
2?
No,
3
and
was
Super
nicer
Saiyan
than
2.
2, bro.
Gohan, Super Saiyan 2. Yep,
That
definitely.
moment was nice, but okay, I think Super Saiyan 3 was nicer than 2
Nah,
because
What?
nah.
I'm not saying the fight. I'm saying the way he
Uh-uh.
transformed was dope, man.
Super
But
Saiyan 4 was better.
back to
Super Saiyan 4
JJK,
was
back to
better.
JJK. That's a topic. That's another conversation we're heading into.
Alright.
7 for
Right.
me, nothing more. What about you guys?
I'm giving it a 9. Fuck you.
Fuck. What about you, Moto?
I'll give it a 9. 8.5, 9. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, I'll say. Let me. Can I say one point? I'll say one. It had to me. Again, that quote by Gojo, "Floating air," is one of the best anime quote of
I
all
don't know
time.
if you were paying attention to the music that was playing when Gojo
Music
was
was-
OP. Like, I don't
It
think
was
you were
okay.
paying
It was
attention.
nice.
Bro,
It's the full package, man.
the
Yeah.
music brings the drama, bro. If you
Look,
ever pay attention to the wording, the
I
scenario,
look,
and the
look.
music, you get transported into this place where you're seeing the point of view for the character.
Look, let me tell you which episodes for me clean it, right? Like are top there. Gear 5 is coming. We spoke about this, right?
Well, we haven't
The
seen
end.
that one. We'll see. You'll
But-
be like, no, tomorrow, next week, you'll be like, it's 6.
No.
6, guys.
It was a 5.4.
Fighting.
But the excitement was
Yeah.
there. The drums of the liberation, that that stood out for me. That's why I gave it such a high rating. It's for me. This one was just.
But there wasn't a transformation or anything like that. It's just realization of his power.
Yeah, he
Like,
just
it's
realized.
It's
And
not-
that's why it wasn't all that for me. It was just okay, whatever. We knew Gojo was going to come out of it, but we didn't know how he was going to come out. I thought there was going to be some.
They didn't waste any time. He did it himself. He's like, fuck
Yeah,
anybody else. I got me.
That's not me. I don't enjoy that.
At the end, he like when he was walking away while people were clapping, he's so confident and cocky. Like, I could just crush these ants, like the god complex.
Yeah,
and he
but
rightfully
again-
so is technically a god.
Yeah, but I don't know if you've seen Overlord. I don't know if you've seen the other isekai. It's the same thing.
No, Overlord.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I
They're
don't
so
know.
fucking strong, and they have the god complex. And every fucking anime that's OP isekai, I've seen this multiple times.
But this is not isekai. This is a horror shonen.
No, I'm just telling you the god complex, itself. I've seen it so many times. Like nothing. It didn't do anything for me.
Amy's tough. All right, listen. Me and Moto gave it a 9. Amy's giving fucking, I don't know. Gear 5 is probably going to be a
7.
3. It's probably going to be a 3. Who knows?
Gear 5 better be a fucking 10. That shit better be a fucking 10. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so what would make it a 10 for you? What would JJK? I want to know for JJK. What would make it a 10?
I mean, the last episode was pretty neat, man. Like,
And you gave it a fucking 8.
No, but
how's that?
Wait, time out. Last episode, he gave like a 7. We were like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And then
And you
after I heard you
complained-
guys, I'm like, yeah, you guys are right.
You complained
It should be
about
only an
the
8.
fight. You complained about the fight. And then this episode, you're like, oh, that fight was good. Like, bro, get the
No.
Toji fight was
I
better.
didn't complain about the fight. I like the fight.
Yeah, you
I
did.
like the fight.
You did.
No,
We
no,
can
no,
go back
no,
and watch it. I'm
No, I
pretty sure
got my
you
notes,
complained
man.
about
Nah, fam. I got the notes. I made good notes last time. Let me see.
So, okay, so you're a 7 for this episode. God damn.
No, I was happy about the fight last time.
All right, we're going to let you decide. What do you think? What do you rate this episode? I really think we need to sit together and do an intervention with Amy and get his rating scales up. I don't know who broke him. Somebody hurt him. Some anime hurt him. And he's just like, never again, I'm going to give it a 10. And I think it's Dragon
Vegeta
Ball Z.
sacrifice.
I think it's Dragon Ball
Vegeta
Z.
sacrifice. Yep.
But
Make sure you
you're
like and
Goku
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
All right, peace out.
Peace out.
We got 'em watching like Netflix. We're like the freshmen.